go on.
Shalom. First and foremost, want to give our praises to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahushai, Baal Shem, Kakodash, the one and to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the full leg. Camp Gms Jamaica, once more coming out, prophesied downfall of this wicked ass place, and return of our Lord Yahushai, for destroy this wicked ass place, and deliver me leg. Right now we are witnessing the signs, of the end. A million and one things that take place right now. Prophecy will pop off like popcorn. Brother, can you get me 2nd Ezra 9? Can I start this?
This is 2nd Ezra 9. He answered me then and
start from? I know where you start from.
This is 2nd Ezra 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the Highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yes, so we're supposed to be measuring the time, looking for the prophecies them to come into pass. And when you see them basically speak, as it's written, at the end they shall speak and not lie, then we know so it is the very same time, when the Moses begin to visit this earth, I'm telling them visit the earth with the plagues them, with storm, plagues, and right now, with, what was it, Elsa, Helmer, whatever it is, Elsa, pass through the other day, the flood out certain places in Jamaica. First, me personally see, look at that place, Crossroad get flooded like that, New York get flooded out, and then London get flooded out, then China get flooded out, and then Germany right now suffer severe flooding, how much 10,000 people missing, and in different locations. They are saying in one town alone, over 1,000 people missing in a one town. And then in Germany right now, you have Mexico City get flooded out, and then you have Delta version of forward now, Delta, bullshit, but but nevertheless, the scripture says we are here of these things, So we don't want to be engineered, I want to be new lie by Esau or whatever it be, These are the things we're supposed to look forward for. Protest as well, as the scripture speak about one, bro.
Verse 4. Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
Yeah, because I think there was a 6.0 earthquake in California and an armor. And they are fear about the San Andreas fault line. And if that get hit, there's no say America was there. But it's the uproars of the people. Uproars of the people right now, and like literally close to us. Cuba, Haiti, show you how close you get to Jamaica. Jamaica soon get one. Now, I believe that some draconian laws are coming more than what exists, because Mr. PNP man just a run. It's like they smell the rat and attack with themselves. Well, there's news out there so them basically a protest or go against whatever the other nigga name, I remember my name. Mark Holland. Yeah, but yeah, division. The scripture speaks about that as well. But there's protests in France. There's protests in what was it? France.
South Africa.
So yeah, riots.
Colombia.
Yes, the protests
Haiti.
everywhere.
Haiti.
Right, Haiti. Everywhere protests are going. London.
Cuba.
Cuba. Protests, riots. Sedition among men. Scripture speaks about these things. So anybody with a spiritual eye or any common sense who know nothing about the Bible, suppose you can open their eye nowadays and say, yo, the Bible speaks speak about these things, and we see them manifest right now. And so we know in the last days. Go on, bro.
Even from the beginning, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
And the end is manifest. This is the manifestation of the end. The signs them were supposed to come to pass. In the book of Matthew 24, the disciples them came to Yahushua and said, yo, when are these signs of your return? A sign of some signal or something, right?
Yeah.
When you get a sign, it means you have a representation, it means something. And Yahushua say, yo, look out for these things. You know, and when you see these things, you can get me Luke 21 and more verse 25 out of
21.
Yeah.
Alright, it's a 25.
Yeah.
Alright, so Luke 21 and verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth. And upon the earth distress of nations.
Distress of nations, you know. Everybody has stressed out. You have an inflation right now, what all the countries them, and then hyperinflation to come.
Yeah, even this whole England losing the Euro Championship, that has sparked nation against nation as well, because you know the race war, you know the racial tension high right now in England right now just because of that whole Euro thing there.
He started get pulled out of power. And he's a proud nigga, call him nigga, you know. He is a proud nigga who can't take losses. You know, he have a big hell forward.
Yeah, man, I say how Black Monkey they miss a penalty them, cost them the Euro.
Black Monkey, so why them never go play football then?
Which them set up them she youth there. Because them put on
Rashford
them
and
put on first of all
The youngest,
Rush-
most inexperienced.
yeah, and Rashford never supposed to take the penalty because he just come on to the field. And then now you have Jordan Sancho where them never play him. He's a bench him right. So all of them cheap players they get set up. You see me? But anyways,
And it says, I'm reading again. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
Yeah, because so when you go up to the word perplexity, you go back to basically a situation hard to bear. Yeah, that's why the countries them collapse. That's why people are riot right now in a protest.
Right.
Because the measures them so harsh, you know, the economy and our society is collapsing, people can't bear no more.
Just for example, check out on the rise in food prices.
Yep, that's the one.
Every few months, about $10 up on the gas price.
Few months?
See me?
They go down by days.
And plus, them are create the food shortage will come, which is really going to kick off everything, just to add to your point, which will really create the distress, because even though we're seeing the distress of nations at this time, I know everything will lead to the world going in chaos. We know that there's a main nation or country, so to speak, which is America. Once America go into that big uproar, then the effect will lead from because America is still the center of the economy and still the center of even trading. You know what I mean? So when everything gets hit that way in America, then Jamaica really go feel it already, but them really go feel it. Then they go have other nations after effect go rally back on them. You know? And then this, verse 26, it says, men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
Yeah, and we see basically signs of that right now. You know, the chariots them will manifest. You know, and Esau have no choice but to admit.
Right.
You know, there are forces out there we don't understand. And they're going to come fuck you up.
Right. Let's just say chariots. Verse 28, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Yeah, man.
And you know, so each year, the more IFO sightings increase each year, yo.
And they might manifest because they're about to do a full-scale invasion.
Right. And they must show
so to
themselves as
speak.
strength, show strength as strength behalf of Israel.
Yeah, basically, even if you build the faith of the elect, you know, for most say make it be known to him, like say, yo, he's with us. You know, seeing them forces, they manifest, he saw fire for that missile, and see church that said so. No.
Yeah, you know, on a warship, on a US warship, them have about 5 different sensors, and like them pick up a vessel, then pick up something where I fly, and it was them did identify it as a UFO or IFO, but none of them radar sensor, it just disappeared, and while it was there, them couldn't pick up any heat signatures from this flying vessel, you know. So just imagine the power where the Lord have this technology. They couldn't a sound come off or come from it like nothing. And then when it ready, it just gone.
I appreciate it. As a 2 Chronicles 16 and verse 9, for the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect towards him.
Solid precept, you know, the most say show him power. And he don't show nothing yet.
Right.
You know, he's just a little choops. Aye, because Esau come out and say, yo, boy, I didn't technology hundreds and thousands of years of past us. You know? As the brother, the radar can't detect it. They might defy the laws of so-called gravity. You know? Chariot did it so, and then whoop, it's gone somewhere else. Turns so, it's like then they know how it propel. You know nothing about it. You know, he just a run, Esau fire missile or fight, and the chariot just a dance around him. Till one time when the chariot there's a fire, no? And he fire and he even move, nothing happen. You know? Everything they make Esau shaking them boots, yo. But when we see those things, you know, we believe in the Most High, we say, yeah, these are what's going to come for us. You know, so we know say Esau can't do nothing. You know, and then they're here every day. You know, overweight right now, no one can't see them. You know, right? Yes, you said the angel of the Lord encamped round about them that fear him. Look upon Elijah and him servant. You know, he was, the chariots were there. You know, right? So them there, and you know, them take record. You know, them basically execute the will of the Most High until that day when they go ahead, you know.
Hey, I can't just to what I say, bro. Even the chariots them being here, them also add to some of these activities that take place on the earth. And I mean like storms and you know, them they here, I just say them a work. Them are do help bring out the will of the Heavenly Father. You know what I mean? And let me just finish up this the last part here. It says, herein thou hast done foolishly, therefore from henceforth thou shalt have wars.
You can go into that now. We are talking about the food prices will increase, yo. Because what takes place is the plagues, you know, it's intensifying and intensifies as the days go by. Because the most they begin to visit the world. You know, it's like something approach, you know, like a hurricane come. You know, when a hurricane come, you know, you see the cloud them start, you know, get darker and darker and then get pitch black. Then you start feel the wind in here, start hear thunder and lightning until heavy rain. And then you feel the breeze start increase until the hurricane make him presence.
Okay,
Right.
It's Wisdom of Solomon 5. Start at 19. Alright, he said, he shall take holiness for an invincible shield. The point is in, down further. He said, his severe wrath shall be sharpened for a sword, and the world shall fight with him against the unwise. Then shall the right aim in thunderbolts go abroad, and from the clouds. Like I think I was 16 people. If they get struck by lightning, Kabash do a video upon it. So there was 16 people lightning strike and kill. Plus, you know, lightning been striking people from ever since, man. Saying, but
16.
yeah, I think about 16. The brother do a video upon it still, but it's still the work of the Lord, it's still the work of the Most High. And from he said, and from the clouds and from the well-drawn bow shall they fly to the mark, and hailstones full of wrath shall be cast out as out of a stone bow. And the water of the sea shall rage against them, and the floods shall cruelly drown them. Like what happened over there in Germany. Then you have massive flood. You know what I mean? We're actually, and you're going to see more of them things as the world come to its end, man. Alright, yea, a mighty wind shall stand up against them, which typhoon, like, you know, like they call them? The tornadoes, yeah. Tornado. Typhoon.
Is like the Asian term for hurricane.
Okay, cool. You know, and the tornado will mash up them trailer park, them, you know, them chuck out them, you know, they host them in America. So it's all the doing of the Most High, and it said, and like a storm shall blow them away. Thus iniquity shall lay waste in the whole earth, and ill dealing shall overthrow the thrones of the mighty. That's it.
Alright, so this is 2nd Ezra 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days?
Hey, because that's what you people should be thinking about. How you going to get saved from these times? You know, because clearly I'm livable. You know? Yeah, complaining.
And one of the reasons we know is over there at the end, a lot of the prophecies them happen simultaneously. You see me, I say one time, you just hear, earthquake there, so, you know what I mean? But now you see the different uproars across the world. Matter of fact, 2019 alone was labeled the world of protest.
Yep.
Then, and now we have that same situation on an even more severe level, because when you look on even the kind of thing, in South Africa, the government ordered the military to shoot to kill. And the death toll reached around 70. You know what I mean? The last time we checked. You see me? So
With them
report. So things really get more severe and them happen simultaneously. Plus, you have the brain chips, you have the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. Those things are happening. You see me? I said the Middle East still there in a uproar. Yeah, exactly. So the things that are happening, we the last phase, we're coming to the last phase of this thing, man.
And one of the major things as well is the
waking up of the elect.
You know, because once the elect wake you, there's no say everything comes to a wrap, because the scripture tell you say, and the last days we basically get back understanding, and stand up on our feet. And then salvation will come, because that's why we are repenting, that's why we are turning to the Most High. And then once the elect repent, seal, and call upon the Most High, there's no say this thing will come to an end.
Yep.
I booked the one.
Oh no, read where I've done this book, please.
Alright, did I read that already?
Second address.
Second is the same. Let's read the same thing.
No,
So
not.
Revelation 7, and let's jump straight to it, right? Verse 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the. I must start from one.
Quote your chapter.
Alright, so second is Revelation 7. Revelation 7 and verse 1. And after these things I saw four angels, standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to earth, the earth and the sea, saying, earth, not the earth, neither the sea and the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our Lord Yahushai, our God, Yahweh Salakia, in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Right, so the destruction, the thermonuclear fallout, Yahushai return as well, because Yahushai going on to the destruction. That cannot happen until they get sealed. So the angels say, yo, guess what? Hold back the destruction, yeah? So the angels, when they do their work, holding back the destruction, because sometimes we see it in the army, they get flare up, so no man. But we have to remember, so like scriptures like the mark of the beast that get implemented yet, we have to hold the composure, because Yahushua said, let me just read with Revelation, I'm sorry. Matthew 24, we can start about verse 8.
24 verse 8?
Yeah.
So Matthew 24 and verse 8. It says, all these things are the beginning of sorrows.
Start about verse 6.
Verse
Or
6.
5.
Alright, no, 5? Verse 5. Matthew 24 verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet.
Yeah, so all of them things are going to happen. So sometimes we see like when them shoot down when them bomb certain things and shoot down jet, and Iran get bomb and say we are going to launch for attack. So, you see me? Yeah, we are weird feet, but we have to remember, as the scripture say, the end is not yet, because guess what? As the brother here say, you have some more prophecy that have to get fulfilled before the end come. And we'll go straight down United and we'll say the end can then come.
Alright, to verse 7 says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
As they speak about the famine, the food shortage is going to lead to the hyperinflation, then hyperinflation, and then the collapse of society, going to lead to a massive famine. And the scripture says many dwell upon the earth shall die by famine.
Right.
So we have to wait upon that too. One bro?
Right, verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then, so continue?
Yeah, all these are the beginning sorry, so 2020, you can label it as the beginning of sorrows. You know, when shit just get bad and it's not getting no better for the world. It's getting better for us. And the more we see this place destroyed, man, the more we like rejoice. Yeah, man, burn. Burn Babylon. Yeah, man, rejoice, man. Love to see this place burn. This is my captivity. You know, it's like the field slave and the house slave. You know, I field slave. When my soul start burn down, take you more breeze, just burn it down. You know, my child, you move fire. My child couldn't get some gas and looks and mass and whoops. You see me? Right?
Yes, in the days.
Yeah, man, yes, in the days, man. Right? Because Scripture said the captive being exiled, yes, that he may be basically loose, that his bread should not fail in the pit. You know, we didn't want pit, we didn't want system, in a way, against us, against life. You know, so we yes in the day for this place get destroyed so we can basically live. Continue, bro?
Continue, said you?
Yeah, man, to go straight down to the point and then shall your income. Think about verse 14 or 15.
Alright, let's continue.
Yeah,
Verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Yeah.
And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Yeah, so we have to get persecuted too. You know, some I see we say endure to the end. And the end of this is either death, and we look and we see the sky black out, the house and the angel and them.
Or get beamed up.
You know, and get beam up, yeah?
Right.
You see me? Yes. The rest can explain how we are feeling that day, brother. I wish I say it, yo. The joy we are getting, no man can take it. You know, me can personally say, yo, me never really truly feel joy. You know, because as the scripture say, I don't remember where they but remember me already start about it. You know, the scripture say at the end of laughter is basically the sorrow. I think Proverbs, man. Proverbs,
Yeah, because in this world, if something ever give you joy, it's like for a moment, yo.
Laughter is madness, something like that. Laughter is something like
another
that.
one.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, everything in this world where we give you joy is just it's
For a moment,
momentary.
yeah.
You start feel sad instantly after it stop you because of all of the sorrows that are here.
This is Proverbs 14 verse 13. Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. You know, because I guess I was still in one fuck up place. You know, with me and they run each other. You know, me.
Go to again.
Proverbs 14 and 13. You know, me and they run each other, yo, and me crack some laugh and drink some yarn. You know, we have to go back to fuck up life. You know, me have to leave from camp and go cut cane. You know, I don't want to do it. And so even laughter is heaviness, yo. You know, sorrow. Because still there, yo. Is when this thing done, the scripture for teachers will be like them that dreaming. You know, wake up from a dream, and when you wake up from a dream, you're not frightened again, you know. They say, oh shit, it was a dream. You know, and you may talk about it in a lab because they know so yo, you're not going to that no exists. You know, so when we get delivered, yo, you know, Babylon that was, you know, we now go back because still say affliction shall not rise up a second time. You know, so we are going to truly have joy. We know we are going to no longer go in captivity. We are no longer go off. People going to be all righteous. You know, we're going to basically live in our righteous society and healthy society as well. But everything here is like scripture photo was what the valley of shadow of death. Death on every side. You find where help?
Alright, that's fine. You can quote it.
You quote it.
Somewhere in St. John where it's saying that basically the world I got enjoy.
Proverbs, no. St. John 16, sorry, and verse workshop weep on the mint.
Yeah.
And go verse 17, 16 or 17 or 15. Oh man, I just go on him. Now my favorite piece.
Oh fine, it's 20. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
16 and 20.
Yeah, start from 19. Alright, start from 20, just to the point. And let's go back to it. Alright? This is St. John 16 and verse 20. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, and verily mean truly, I say unto you, that you shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice.
Hey bro, as I read that now, you know, so a priest will come to my mind yesterday. It's like, me there home, and I rip on a little yard me have, you know, and a visitor come by, you know, now, he compliment, you know, for the gardener. Previously, he get fucked, you know. He chose some regular funny. So much. Everything dead off, literally everything dead off. And I say, what do you have, man? I say, oh, I mess up, you see me? And then same time, I see she there on the phone. I say, shout out, you see me, last time, you know. See me one day for insect or something, jump on them, and I say, you see me, I look around and say, what is now when people are going to say, when look, it was mirth, excitement, and I danced, you know, man. You see me, some sibling pass here, no till high school. And like, them happy about that. I'm like, yeah, man. It's a joy, you see me?
It's a joy to them.
Yeah, them happy with that, you know. Glad bag bus. I remember the priest there, you come and say, yo, what can happen and this make me happy? You know, I don't know them things there. I don't know those mirth. I don't know excitement for me bus dance and celebrate like that. You know, I'm killing a Babylon where people say what? Shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice. Look at me vex you, I'm frustrated.
But the world shall rejoice, but you shall be sorrowful, but your sorrows shall be turned into joy.
Yep. We'll get that when it will happen.
I continue.
Yeah man, continue to verse 20, 21, 22.
21. A woman when she is in travail had sorrow because her hour is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembered no more the anguish for joy that a man is born into the world. And you know therefore of sorrow, but I will see you again. And your heart shall rejoice, and your joy no man take it from you.
Yeah, your heart will rejoice, yo. You know? But you know that feeling you get when you get it from, come like it come from inside you, that level of whole, or you feel overwhelmed. Make you express it, you know, because I really tell you the truth.
And when I said, we have slight moments where you feel a little, but guess what? It's not real joy, because you still, the mindset, and they might get a little ease, but you still know, say, you're in hell.
Babylon, yeah.
As the scripture read in Proverbs, even after laughter, then it comes sorrow again, because it's not real enjoyment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know it's fake and it's temporary.
Right, and get a quick one. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Yeah, solid as well, you know. I experience that often as well from with you. You know, yeah. Experience, brother.
You increase knowledge,
Yeah.
I got increase sorrow.
Yeah, because we learn what this world truly is, yo.
Yeah, we
Came to the truth.
we are see things now, you know, what the common man can't see, you know, and it hurt we see say, yo, this, the world really can't do, and we can't do nothing about it, you know, and if I just do say something about it, like me talk about Maxine now, you know, let's try my video, you know, I can't understand nothing, I be like, yeah, the scripture say, he that departed from evil making himself a prayer. You know, so these things, yo, when we increase in wisdom, we understand what the world is, what take place, yo, and what it should be, and how righteousness is hated, you know, and despised, yo, it grave with.
We're currently targeted as terrorists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, extremists.
Now they might add some more things to the unmarked terrorists. All these things, you know?
Just because we don't want to take fucking poison.
Right.
Oh no, he's a conspiracy theorist, he's a domestic terrorist, you know, he's a threat to society.
They want to get more harsher on what they call misinformation, which is what things, facts are things that they deem at any moment, at any time, for any situation. They can just change up the information.
But if a simple analogy, in the beginning, I will not go too much like I know the America already, you see me? In the beginning, they wanted to come off soft. It's not going to be mandatory. It's not voluntary. The tone of change, and persons that we are really talking about, well, not basically elect, but there are persons that used to sing that song. If you don't want to get up, take it. Being naive and stupid, you know, because you bought into the whole agenda, you know, I mean, the whole mind frame of that, and they know that the song has changed. What are you gonna do? It's done kind of hill.
What change with it?
You see me?
You see me? That's why we get hated, yo. We're not, brother. I see it now, when you seriously say we're not of this world, you start to confess, we are aliens.
We are aliens, strangers. Bible says we are strangers and pilgrims.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Based on in the Hebrews, that's Hebrews so much. I tell you, look for a country.
Hebrews 11. We have two still, we have 13 and 14. You say, for here we have no continuing place, so we seek one to come.
Yes,
We have another one when we talk about persons who previously get tortured, persecuted for witness. Yeah.
Them.
Yeah.
Sure, that's what I say same thing.
No, man, it's slightly different. Which one anyone? Yeah, you can try 13 or 14 first.
This is not the right country.
Yeah, man, 13 or 14.
13 or 14? Okay, yeah. Alright, let's start from 13 and 13. It says, let us go forth therefore unto him without the camp.
Hey, go one verse up, solid precept.
Alright. Hebrews 13 and verse 12. Wherefore Yahushua also, that he might sanctify the people with his own blood, suffered without the gate. Let us go forth.
Yeah, so it said him suffered without the gate, them draw him out of the temple, and carry him go crucify him on Calvary. He never get crucified in the city. Because outside, carry him outside in a defiled place, one day or something, kick him out. Right? It's us here, them kick him from society. We are mayhem. We are basically be hazardous to society. Because we are anti-waxers. Whatever. Filtered scripture for us, filtered the hurt. Everybody despises we.
It says, yes, verse 12. It says, let me start again. Wherefore Yahushua also, that he might sanctify the people with his own blood, suffered without the gate. Let us go forth, therefore, unto him without the camp, bearing his reproach.
Yeah, so we're supposed to go out of the camp too, to every society, and we're going to follow Yahushua, and we're going to get reproach, we're going to get shame, people going to hate the people going to despise, they're going to shit about with, they're going to kill somebody, so be it, then crucify Yahushua, who is me? Right, have that mindset. Come on, bro.
It says, let us go forth, therefore, unto him without the camp, bearing his reproach, for here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come.
Yeah, we seek a kingdom to come here. We're not in a continuing city here. Back in 2020, about like February 2020, we couldn't walk a road 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. No, me catch that. How about GP what? I'm not there for wearing a mask. I'm not there for walking on building. Give me a hand, sanitize. But they put pies upon me hand.
And that's just a sign of the state, the military state that come, or the military world basically, because the world is going to be police in a sense, where it's going to be like martial law.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So these are just soft killers rather than gradualism. It's just soft kill you.
Speak as a dragon.
Right.
And when you go to a dragon, you go back to draconian.
Right.
The draconian measures, harsh measure. Let they get put. Oh no, if you don't get vaccine, you're going to lose your work. Oh no, if you don't get vaccine, you're going to drag you out to your house and carry in a concentration camp and torture you.
At some point, we're going to have to think about monetary for everybody. You already thought about that from the get-go, yo.
Yeah, we know that.
That's
In Greece right now, people who are unvaccinated, they can't go in restaurants.
Yep. And pubs and something like that. Now people in France, if you don't get vaccine, you basically will be removed from like the health industry.
right.
So whether you want to work in the
No health care for them.
Nurses, doctors.
Like people like nurses,
Oh,
doctors,
the workers.
yeah, them will lose them job. So we see the heavy hammer come down. 2nd Ezra 16 chapter verse 68 and down have fulfilled too. But never Revelation 12 and 12. All these things must come to pass.
So when people think we're speak about these things for fun, a warning, we give
You're uneducated, sir. You have no
Conspiracy
you
theories.
have no degree to come out here and speak to the public. You have no
dirty jeans and a shirt, not a shirt, a jacket and tie. And
What these are cloth? You see, mad brother.
you're anti what right word for them system. You know what I mean? You're unlawful basically. You're not with the system. Well, obviously we're not. You know what I mean? But they make it look like it's a bad thing. But remember, these are politicians that are basically call out on a lot of fraud activities. lot of wickedness, you know what I mean? And yet still the population still believe that these men are here for the greater good for them.
Our population is here. The scripture tell us, you know, we cannot get it in one book, right? I think Isaiah, he said the prophets prophesy the seed. My people like to have it so. I think either Isaiah or Jeremiah 5. Yeah, Jeremiah 5. We can start 25. Yeah, me and find about 31.
Alright, so this is Jeremiah 5 and verse 25. He says, your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. For among...
So you ask yourself, why you can't prosper? Why everything you do come to naught? Why society is so effed up? You know, because of iniquity, yo. The reason we come over here in a cargo slave trip in the first place, because we break the laws them. Deuteronomy 28 verse 68, they have to come to pass.
The reason why all diseases come upon us is because we break the laws again.
Why are you afraid of corona? You know, we break the laws in the kingdom of heaven, not one damn disease never existing among the nation of Israel. King of the past, what name so?
For among my people are found wicked men.
Big nose.
Right? Which, I just never cut Andrew Jonas made a statement recently. He said that basically he's saying that no persons in his cabinet can be associated with any gangs or any dons, something like so. When the JLP, also the PMP, are known
the shower posse.
Right, the shower posse. You know what I mean? When you talk about party, when they say shower, you know what I mean?
Garden.
Right, these men are known for these things, but yet still come out and talk bull like this. So it shows it's a hypocrisy, and they are found to be what? Wicked men. Even when I think Bruce Cole in the marks, if you know Dodos. And them deny it, you see me? And them laughing at the council because everybody knows him a lie. The man come from public TV and lie, say him know who's Dodos. Or if be the leader of the JLP party and don't know Dodos. Right? The man deny it.
Yeah, scripture says everyone is a hypocrite and an evildoer. Right. Your mouth speaketh folly.
Right.
You know? And them same crosses of what they mean, so.
Right. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
Hey, I'm not going to speak about one of the major troubles the so-called white man of you people. Yes, this Maxine is a precursor to the ultimate agenda, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. You know, we have to sound the trumpet, make it loud, you know, and playing onto the make it playing upon tables. That's one of the major prophecy we're about to fulfill. Very soon, they might push the RFID chip, which is the implantable RFID chip. We want to become by brain chip or hand chip or whatever you want to take it. You know, that is the end game for the so-called white man to get you people chipped. You know, and it is the mark of the beast we're supposed to refuse upon to death.
That's right. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. They are waxen fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Yes, the big nose having us on the hill, and they might investigate how much million in get out of it. We want corruption and the whole fucking politician them a thief. And the 116 them.
Right.
You know, right, working for the so-called white man. The big nose take picture with Bill Gates. You know?
Our scripture say here, it says, they judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge.
You lock down one country, bad man, poor people, and talk about, oh, you know, we spreading the corona, the people at the corner shop. And Sean take one big stone and bust it for at the same time. You know? But yeah. I'm fling stone so. It's like you can't fling stone. I can't miss your nose. I'm a big nose, you know, say that you are the video, so do you think? So what do you have to do for you know? That's what I mean.
How long do you play him role?
Then when you finish, bro.
Continue this thing. Alright, yeah, so like, yeah. 29. Shall I not visit for these things, said the Lord Yahweh?
Alright.
Shall not my soul be avenged on such as a nation as this? Right? A hypocritical nation.
You really think same moves and I go open up? Continue, bro.
Verse 30 says, a wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people, the people, the leaders are, some of the people are, and my people love to have it so. And what will you do in the end thereof?
You want to love to have it so. Want to love to know say Big Nose a criminal and him a rule over you because you don't vote for him. And then
PMP a criminal too. That are them justification. PMP, we're not telling you to turn to PMP, we're telling you to turn to your Lord,
yes.
Yahweh Hashem, your Shai. He's not a criminal.
Oh, Mark Golden head of PNP now. We tell the fuck Mark Golden and Big Nose, you know, and 12 with the elites them, 12 with society. You know, we tell you say call upon your Yahweh Hashem, your Shai. You know, seek your power. Who the hell is them niggas here? You know, they might come against you, but you come against Isaiah 59 verse 19. You know, do your thing. Try your best.
The man said trust and know them cannot win.
Yeah, you see man fire missile fire. Big Nose. Big Nose. You see man fire missile fire chart and you just stand up so look on him. You really want team up. You know, with some idiot cracker who are going to slavery against one power like that. Think nigga. You know, maybe my drum shit long time. So how you walk on, you see me know me sign him contract down and I know about the dirt for me and whatever, but you want. You know make sense to fight against him, you see me? Me done, cream. That man drum shit brother, yeah he's a light, you can switch it on his side any day. You know, tell him run him. You see me? Make him release anything he have against you. You know, I make him assassinate you. You know, like the nigga in Haiti. But you take it, die the righteous death. Yeah, die with the dignity. Go in front of the Most High, you know, and say, oh, but I never sell out. You know, I'm as precious in the side of the Most High is the death of his sins.
Right.
You want to go up there, because you're dead, same way, you know. You want to go up there, yeah, you want to go up there, and for hands at one, long Santa Claus is a crime. You know, so you don't want to do that, brother, believe me.
And it's a dreadful thing to fall into the hands of
Right.
power. You know what I mean? Because remember, you as a leader for the people, the Most High gonna put you through hell. Because you know much lives you kill, you destroy. Because the people them believe that you are gonna bring them to good pasture.
Prosperity,
You know, prosperity. Yeah, that was a come out. When they're going for them get a speech, this is how dumb people are. You get the speech every election. They do the same thing. You know what I mean? So yes, you are being
exercise a franchise.
And things
right,
not just
right,
things not just remain the same, you know. Things actually are getting worse. Evidently, you can see it.
the justification is PMP no better.
So don't vote for none of them.
Exactly. Who is better?
It's like me, I say, I'm shooting you right here in the fire. Bad man, shoot me. You see me? They make you look like something. I have to take one of them. I don't want a shot. You see me? You know say PNP a criminal, and you know say GLP a criminal, then bad man fuck out with two of them.
Yeah. Someone that drop up on the butt inside, they must have to them. They can get that because when PNP might win, and you are PNP might get contracts and you might get a word. That's how dumb people are, you know.
And 25
And then JLP win, you go to JLP, you might get a contract. That's why people that come out when you name a night talk, same name of Portland. Yeah, night talk. I said, oh, I'm there out of campaign and everything. The MP, they do nothing for him. Of course, and then they apologize. They never want to come out that way, they irritated because you love